It was 1 a.m. when my phone buzzed across the kitchen counter. The screen lit up and I saw her name flashing. Don't wait for me tonight. Just that. No explanation, no hint of why. My chest tightened, but I didn't panic. I'd learned to keep my cool, even when the pit in my stomach screamed otherwise. Instead, I calmly sent back a picture, a snapshot of the empty bed between us. Perfectly made, the dim light casting soft shadows across the sheets. No words, just quiet observation. For a moment, I stared at the phone, trying to convince myself it was innocent. Maybe she had to work late. Maybe a friend needed help. Maybe she just wanted a night out. Rational thoughts battled against the gut feeling gnawing at me. But then, the little things I'd been ignoring started to click. She'd been distant for weeks. Subtle shifts that I tried to chalk up to stress or fatigue. Missed calls she didn't return for hours. Texts that disappeared before I could read them fully. The way her phone always seemed to vibrate at odd hours, and suddenly, she'd be smiling at something or someone just a little too privately. I questioned myself first. Am I imagining this? Paranoid? But the unease had roots deeper than imagination. I went to bed that night, pretending to sleep, my ears tuned to the faintest sound. A door clicking, a hushed laugh, the faint smell of her perfume lingering longer than it should. My mind replayed our last month together. Every small gesture that used to feel intimate now felt like a performance. The way she laughed at my jokes, the kisses that lingered a second too long, or not long enough. The truth clawed at me quietly. Maybe I had been living with a stranger. Days passed. I noticed more hidden patterns, messages I almost overlooked, deleted texts that peeked from notifications before disappearing. And then it happened. She left her phone on the counter while I made coffee. One glance at the notifications, and my stomach sank. Messages from someone I didn't know. Flirty, familiar, too intimate to be just a friend. My hand shook as I scrolled, seeing dates, plans, and moments she had shared while pretending to be somewhere else. I wanted to confront her right then, but I held back. I didn't want to fight. I wanted answers. I needed the truth in her own words. And when she finally came home, later than she said, smelling faintly of someone else, the tension was almost unbearable. I didn't accuse. I didn't shout. I just sat across from her, coffee cooling between us, and let the silence grow heavy. She avoided my eyes at first, fiddling with her mug, her voice soft when she finally spoke. I didn't mean for it to happen, she said. I could hear the guilt, the remorse, even the fear of losing me. And I felt it too. Love twisted with betrayal, loyalty struggling against heartbreak. She tried to explain, to justify, to paint herself as someone who had made a mistake, not a choice. I wanted to hate her. I wanted to throw her out, slam the door, and never look back. But even in that moment, I remembered the years we shared, the quiet mornings, the laughter that once filled this house. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just reached for my phone again and opened the picture I had sent her at 1 a.m. The empty bed, the quiet shadows. This is where I sleep. I said finally, my voice steady. It's where I will stay. You can leave if you need to. I won't stop you. She looked at me, tears in her eyes, guilt etched in every line of her face. She wanted me to reach out, to beg, to forgive, but I had already made my choice. Love isn't blind, and loyalty isn't forced. I realized that night the hardest truth of all. Sometimes the heart that loves the most has to let go first. The next morning, she left quietly, carrying her regrets with her. I stayed behind, the sunlight spilling across the bed, warming the empty spaces she had once filled. Pain lingered, sharp and raw, but so did clarity. I had chosen myself, my self-respect, my peace. In the weeks that followed, memories haunted me, some sweet, some sharp as knives. But slowly, they became lessons, reminders that even the deepest love can't survive deceit. I rebuilt my life piece by piece, quiet strength filling the cracks. And though the ache never fully left, neither did the resolve. I learned that betrayal can break the world you knew, but it can also reveal the parts of you strong enough to survive it.